YouTube! What's happening? This is Jesse, the CityBoy Prepper. Wanted to get my bug out bag video in the mix. Every respectable prepper has one. I am no exception to the rule. This is what's going to get me. I'm going to defend my home at all costs. I have the necessary equipment to do so, and I'm not going anywhere, not a damn place, until it's absolutely time to go. But when I do, I have a bug out location. And it's a badass bug out location. Alright, so when I do, this bag is coming with me. This is going in the truck. This is going to get me from my house to here. And what's going to happen is if I break down or if something else happens, I don't know. God only knows. This has a few things in it that will get me from God knows where to here. Where I also have a nice supply of a lot of things. This bag, it sucks. It's a 3-day pack. I think it's made by Infantry is the brand name. I could be wrong. That might be totally wrong. Probably is. But I'm constantly having to redo straps and buckles on this thing. It's terrible. But anyway, I'm not going to talk about the bag as much as I'm going to talk about what's in the bag. These are some things that might help you, help me discuss what we can do to get us to where we need to go safely. All our loved ones, well, most of them. See you in a minute. Alright, we'll go ahead and get this front pouch in there. It's let's see, I have a Winchester Multi-Tool. Appreciate that, Scott Genius. And also a box cutter. I have a little bag here. It's got some chapstick, Neosporin lip treatment, and a little tube of sunscreen. I have a few pens and a few markers. You know, got to get those poems down. When they pop in there, you got to write them down. This is the Blue Hawk blade sharpener for the fold out saw that I have in here as well, and this is the lubricant that goes with it. I have a OD green Lifestraw. It's kind of a mini size there, personal size, and a deck of cards in there as well. I have a Right in the Rain mini field. What kind of glare we got going on there? Mini field book. So I can write those poems down. And other thoughts too. Thoughts on life. On these side pouches here, I have my combustion pouch here and a little quick get to first aid kit that I can, you know, fix my cuts and scrapes kind of quick, and also my headaches and allergies, which comes more frequently than cuts and scrapes. So I'll get to the combustion. I have the Stormproof UCO matches. I have a Gerber, well, there goes that shitty cord they give you on there. The Gerber fire starter rod. I have a little pack of lighters. Cotton balls soaked in Vaseline, although I've used some, so it's time to replenish. And in this little Altoids tin, I have some wet fires, some micro infernos, some mini infernos, and also some alcohol prep pads down in there as well. And surely I can get a fire or two started with that stuff. And that is it for my combustion pouch. Moving right along into my personal med kit. I stuffed about 20 pairs of powder and latex-free nitrile gloves. I have an assortment of creams, and let's see, there's burn cream and triple antibiotic. There's sting relief. There's a whole lot more alcohol prep pads right there in the front, and also the super glue so I can get those small cuts and scrapes. And I definitely definitely believe in the super glue. I use it all the time, and it definitely works. What else do I have in here? An extra inhaler. Yes, I have inhalers all over the place. This is a brand new one. Lots and lots of puffs on it still. Sucks having asthma, but whatever. And this little guy, which I got from Chris Tanner, the Prepared Mind 101. I have a bunch of pills that I'm gonna need if anything happens. I can get to sleep if I need to. I can wake up if I need to with caffeine. As you can tell, my allergies, I've been dipping into that lately, and my allergies have been going nuts. Sinus infection, the whole nine. I've got ibuprofen, I've got laxative and Imodium, so I can get you going both ways. Or I can get me going. I don't know about you. Also, I might as well get this on out of the way. I have a Cobra two-way radio walkie-talkie. My wife has the other one. Of course she does. In this main pouch of the add-on pouch here, I have some toilet paper from Coleman. I have a few quick shots of 5-Hour Energy and some GU Energy Gel. I've never had that before. I've got some Toasty Toes and some hand warmers. O'Keeffe's Working Hands hand cream, good stuff. I use it all the time. This is just kind of the start of my keychain stuff that I'm throwing in there. I've got a light, a couple compasses. Yeah. Anyway, I have some yellow and green snare wire. I kept seeing this in the surplus store, and I was like, you know what? Gotta throw that in my bag. It was cheap. Pretty sure I can make use of that. Harmonica, because I sense that there might be a little boredom when I get out there, and I'm gonna break it down for at least myself and the coyotes. But that's all that's in there. Thank God. On this side, we're getting into the nitty-gritty. I have a compass. I have some Bushnell binoculars so I can check stuff, survey the land. I have my headlamp. Alright, can I shut it off? There we go, there we go, there we go. And I also have a couple cheaper flashlights. But they should work. More for camping, I guess. For when I need to see what's up at night. Got a file, a nail file. And that is it in that pouch. Alright, so I'll flip this thing over. I have a pair of surgical scissors that are decent, not great. I've used them a bunch, so they're losing their awesomeness. But in case I need them, I have them. I have an Adventure Medical Kit trauma pack with a quick clot in there. Those are about 20 bucks, I think. Well worth it, 25. I threw together kind of a little more intermediate first aid. Got some sutures in there, so a whole lot of bandages, some bigger band-aids. Got a 40-inch triangular bandage in there. A couple other things, but if I open that up and spill that out, we'll be here another 5 minutes at least. I have some nail clippers and a decent set of tweezers. And that's all from my intermediate medical kit. Getting up to the front here, the first big pouch. I have some off with some cargo tape wrapped around the top so it doesn't bust off in my bag. I have a quick, just a red towel to, but it is a towel from a golf scramble, and I want to give a shout out to the Mark Bixler Memorial Golf Scramble. I played in it, met a lot of good people, hope to play in it again someday. I played too good, that's why I'm not in it this year, you know. They don't want me back. This is kind of a, I don't know why this is in the front up top in the big pouch, but this is a last ditch. Just dropped it. Kind of meal. I've got a couple ramens in there, obviously a star-kissed albacore, MRE wheat bread, which wasn't half bad, I don't guess, and a few packets of salt. I have a pocket-size SAS survival guide. I was on Amazon thinking I was getting the, the full size, the one I could read, and, while I was out, but it came, I just didn't read far enough. But anyway, I thought, I could go in my bag. Perfect. And it did, and it does. So here it is. Boom. Have an American Red Cross Eton maybe. It's the hand crank weather radio. It also has a flashlight. It's got the solar, I guess, built-in power supply, though I'm not sure about that. And I can also charge my cell phone and listen to some jams, I guess, while I'm out in the woods. I don't know. It's a good one, though. I have some water ready to go in a pack. Clearly I do. A little bit of hygiene products in here. I have a little tube of toothpaste, a fold-out toothbrush, some Listerine, some wipes, I don't know, some Kleenexes, things like that. Just some get you through. In this little rain poncho pouch here, I also have a camping mirror. I don't know if I could use that for signaling or not, but I could try, I guess. Sure. And one of those P51, I think it's P51 can openers in there. Let's set that up there. Get this guy out of the way. Alright, are we making headway, I think, maybe? I have a new Trent battery charger with the little cables and things that go with it, the cords. This thing will supposedly charge my cell phone several times in case I still have cell phone service. We shall see. I hope we don't see, actually, let me make a point there. I really hope I don't see any of this shit in the case of an emergency. I hope I'm just out playing with it in the woods, doing my thing, CityBoy Prepper, and not out going, holy shit, I'm glad I have this stuff. Or at least some of it. Moving right along. I have another pair of surgical kind of scissors. And these things are pretty amazing. My mom's got me these. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Mom. And they are very, very sharp. That's why I keep them down in this pouch right here so I don't, accidentally pull them out and cut myself. I have a few things in this little mesh pocket there. I have an edible wild plants pocket guide, which is definitely waterproof and fold out because I don't know the first thing about any of this stuff. So, I also have a package of Moleskin. It's also by American Adventure Medical Kits, but it's for blisters or the treatment of blisters or the prevention of blisters, and a little thing of heavy-duty aluminum foil so I don't burn the place down, which a city boy is likely to do. Alright, in the main compartment, which is the biggest, I have a few things. I got some work gloves that were technically supposed to match this bag, but did not, and that's okay. I'm no mad. SelfRelianceOutfitters.com. They have all kinds of amazing stuff. I have to stop myself from just buying and buying on there. But this is their Canteen Kit, the stainless that you saw in the Fire Mountain House and Pabst video. Pabst, PBR. I can't really bust this open because I don't have room or time, but it's got all kinds of good stuff in it. Believe me, trust me on that. This was about 70 bucks. Get yourself one. Good quality stuff. How many qualities was that? I have some 2 mil heavy duty 55-gallon trash bags, and some zip ties and some rubber bands technically. This little pouch, which it's a grenade pouch, and I'm waiting on my grenade. I put it on order a long time ago, and anyway, there's some batteries in here, some AA's and some AAA's and some CR123s for my Nightcore flashlight that I love so much. I've got some ear protection in here, as well as some extra contacts for my blind self. Looks like I have a little pick-me-up protein pouch here. I've got a couple Colossal bars, some Mingy beef jerky made right here in Kentucky. Got some peanuts, and a Kind bar, and a couple of extra Ziploc bags in there, and also a pack of chewing gum. I have a few bungee cords in there. Looks like 3. I've used a few of them, so I have 3 left in there. Maybe I could, I don't know, fill that up maybe. I have kind of an assortment of things here for rigging up a hammock or a tent or just any kind of quick shelter, whatever it may be. I have a couple figure 9 carabiners from Night Eyes, also some S-biners, I think is what we call them. I have tarp clips that screw down. You don't really want the ones that slide because those are cheap and frustrating. And also have a spool tool, which is an amazing product because it carries a lighter, not to mention all your cordage nice and neat, but it has a built-in razor blade that cuts it. I'm talking about lickety split, and I mean it's just a good quality product. Keeps it all, because knowing me, it would all be in there like a bird's nest, and it's not because of this thing. So thank you, whoever made that, whoever invented that is the man. I just want it to be known. Looks like we got some tent stakes, or just shelter stakes. Additional shelter making ability. Speaking of cover, I have a Grand Trunk lightweight hammock, which is surprisingly comfortable. Thanks again, Pops. Appreciate that. Let's see, we'll stick that right there. Can you still see? Can you still see that? Not much. Not much. How about that? Yeah, we can see that pretty good. Now that I have a little more room, let's get my blades in there. I've got the Kershaw Camp 10, which you saw in an earlier video. Not the greatest blade out of the box, but I hope to get a work sharp on it before too long and make it sharper. And also have a canvas needle on the back of there with some cargo tape attached to it. I have a Corona saw just to fold out that I was talking about with the sharpener from earlier. And yeah, I can open that. I can. See? And I can close it too. See? It's pretty good. I've used it quite a few times. I have a Berkey Sport bottle have one of those fold-out camp stoves with some Nesbit cubes, some fuel cubes in there. Also some trioxane fuel, I don't know, blocks, I guess they are. I have used all this stuff. Well, I haven't used the stove, but I do know it works. I have a quick change of clothes in here. I have an extra pair of wool socks, a orange t-shirt, and another pair of drawers in there. Drawers! A few more hygiene products and whatnot. Some camp suds, another pack of gum, got some hand sanitizer, some Pepto-Bismol tabs, as well as there are some Tums tabs, and some wet ones, and a thing of deodorant. Because I ain't trying to stink. I ain't trying to stink. Most of y'all know about this. I definitely know about this. Rat trap. If I'm out there and I can't find anything else, and I'm talking about, I'll probably try to use this before I eat the ramen. That's how bad I hate ramen nowadays. But this will, you know, unfortunately, put an end to a creature's life, so I can put an end to him carefully and quickly, you know. And this cordage right here, this paracord, is gonna keep it attached to the tree, so I can go get him real quick and put the poor guy out of his poor little ass misery. Just a couple more things, I promise. Got a roll of cargo tape, big roll of it. I don't know, lots and lots of uses for that, clearly. Also have some marking tape for when I'm out there, because I'm not the greatest at navigation. No sir, I'm not at all. Not the greatest. I have an SOL sport utility blanket. I have not used that yet. And also SOL 2-person emergency bivvy, which I also have not used, but I plan on it. I plan on trying her out. Ladies and gentlemen, we made it through it. My bug out bag. Right here you go. Amazing. I haven't been through this recently. I'm glad I did, because I see some stuff already that I need to deal with. Whew. Alright guys, there you go. That's my bug out bag video. Let me know what you think. Like, comment, subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. Let me know if you think I need something in that bag that's not in there, or even so, something that I don't need in that bag that's in there. Tell me to get it out of there. That's why I'm here. I'm here to learn from y'all, hopefully. I guess. We'll see. But anyway, this is Jesse with CityBoy Prepper. Y'all take it easy. Be good.